So number 9 is stating, what is the greatest common factor of 8x and 40? So GCF, or greatest common factor of 8x and 40. So when we talk about GCF, it's the greatest common factor, right? It's this greatest common factor. So we basically have to look at these two terms. So let me write this in black. It's 8x and 40. Right? We're looking at these two terms, and we're thinking, what is the greatest common factor of these two terms? So when we talk about greatest common factor, is what's the greatest amount, or the highest number in which that we can divide both these terms by and still get a whole number. So if we look at these two terms here, at 8x and 40. So again, that's even. Both of these numbers are even. Or I have one x here. Actually, let me look at the variables first. So 8x and this is 40. So in this case, my variables here, I only have an x on the first side and not on the right side, which means that cannot be a greatest common factor because it's not common. It's not common between the two terms. So x would not be the correct answer. So now we're just analyzing the numbers here with 8 and 40. So 8 and 40, they're both even numbers. So we can divide both sides by 2 here. We get 8 divided by 2 is 4. 40 divided by 2 is 20. So this is a common factor, but is it the greatest common factor? Is there a bigger number that we can divide this by? We can, right? So 2 here is a common factor. So let me just list these common factors out first. Let me do this in black, actually. So 2 divides evenly into 2 into 20. That's good. Afterwards, is there another number? Remember, they're both even, right? So let me try more even numbers. So 8 divided by 4, 4 divided by 4, 8 divided by 4 here is 2. Or sorry, this number was 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2, 4 divided by 4 is 10, right? So which is therefore 4 is also a common factor. That's good. And then is there a bigger number that we can kind of try with this? The next one would be 6, right? In terms of even numbers, and if you can kind of already guess, 6 is actually not a common factor because 8 divided by 6 doesn't give us a whole number. It gives us, I believe, 1.33. So let me skip 6, and I'm going to go directly to 8. 8 divided by 8 obviously is 1. 40 divided by 8 here is 5, which means both of these guys have a common factor of 8, right? And this here will be my greatest common factor. And why is that the case? Well, my highest number here is 8, which means the highest number, greatest common factor has to be basically this maximum of this number, or could be the maximum of this number, right? Which means, therefore, the greatest common factor in both 8x and 40 is equal to 8. So we have the numbers 8x and 40. Since 8x and 40 can be written as 8x equals 8 times x, and 40 equals 8 times 5. Therefore, the highest factor in both the numbers are 8. Hence, the greatest or highest common factor of the given number is 8. So the solution here is correct. Correct. Good analysis.